The groundhog said we're going to have an early spring, so why don't we go ahead and get an early start on our spring cleaning. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. Today is the first Friday of the month. Time for another 10 minutes better. So if you've got anything around your house that you want to clean, tidy up, decorate, organize, or declutter, grab your stuff and come on and let's make it better together. We always have a theme for 10 minutes better. This month, the month of March, I decided to go with clean sweep. I chose to do my utility closet, but you could clean your brooms, you could clean your vacuum cleaners, you could inventory your cleaning products, you could go out and sweep your front porch, anything that goes along with it if you want to do the theme. But you don't have to do the theme. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling the things down because I want to take some of these things out of here. I am fortunate enough to have an area in my basement where I can put extra things. And so I try to keep only things that I am using regularly in this utility closet. And lately I'm realizing that I'm not using all of these things, and other things I am going down and grabbing more often. So I'm going to do a little changing and switching. But I'm only going to spend a few minutes because that's what it's all about. I'm not trying to make it perfect. I'm just going to make it a little bit better. And even if I don't get finished, that's okay. I got this cedar thing, and so I do use the mop. So I'm going to keep one extra mop head up here. I used this up in here, you can see, but I don't need it for anywhere else in this one, but I do have a place I can use that. I'm going to use that in my bathroom. Be sure you check out the playlist in the description box below, by the way. This is an open collab, and the other ladies will have things to inspire you and motivate you to do things around your house. I have this box of microfiber things, but you can see I have two stacks of them. So I've decided, rather than keeping this big box here, I'm just going to keep those here, and this can go down in the basement. I can grab those whenever I need them. Also, I only have a little bit of this left. I think I'm going to go ahead and use that up. And let's see. My husband, he can't breathe well when I use Pine Sol, so I don't use it very often because of that. So I'm going to take this and put it downstairs with my supplies. That way, when I do need it, I can grab that. Easy enough. And I'm also finding that I'm not using this. Now that I have this mop, I really have not been needing this at all. I don't think I'm ready to declutter it yet though, so I'm going to put that down with my extra stuff. I do use this. I can put my microfiber and any rags up there, and that will work better. I want to keep the things that I use most often in this area. That way, you know, I can grab them easily. The whole purpose for me having it this way is so that I'll actually get the items and do my cleaning. Because when I had all of my cleaning stuff in here, I tended to not. It was just overwhelming to me. And so I didn't grab them out and I didn't clean. I'll probably move some things around again, but let's just see what else we've got here. I do use these things. I went back to using just the regular stuff you squirt in it, so I don't use that very often. Randy uses this, so I'm going to leave that there. This it was a soap refill, and it had a little left in it, so I put some water in it, and I was going to use it like when I needed to do, clean. I don't, so I'm just going to declutter that. We have skunk problems around this area, so I've found that if I light a candle, it helps to get the skunk smell out of the house. This pee pad thing is too big, so I'm just going to put that in the basement. This thing, I don't pull it out all the time, so I'm going to take that out also. Okay, so let's see. I will keep the mop bucket and this one and my vacuum cleaner in here. This thing. I never use it. I have this since we lived at our other house, and we've been here 16 years. I think I probably used it twice in all that time. And that was probably at the other house. So I am going to go ahead and declutter it. I need to clean my brooms. So like I said, if you need to clean your brooms, that could be what you do if you want to do it along with the theme. I think I'm going to put this down in the basement so we can have a mop down there. I have quite a bit of stuff that I am taking out of my utility closet in order to make it more manageable for me. So I'm going to go ahead and deal with all of this stuff. If it needs to be moved to the basement or somewhere else, I'm going to do that. And then I'll put the things that I'm going to declutter in a pile. And then I'm going to see if there's anything that I need to put back into the closet. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do, but I think I want my cleaning products on this shelf and the like attachment type things down here. So these are my vacuum cleaner attachments, and they are in this container. This is one of those that you can stack, but I don't need to stack it. They're too tall for that. So I just happen to have a couple of these downstairs in my stash. So I am going to swap these out. I think I kept these lids so that when I wash these, I'll have something to sit them on until they finish drying. So I think that's why those are in there. I don't think I need this in there. And these two things go with my little cleaner thing. That's downstairs because I don't use that. I've used it like once. I don't use it often, but so let's put the vacuum cleaner attachments down in here. And I know people get rid of the manuals, but I'm going to keep that. But this also goes with that little green thing. So I'm going to put these in here for the moment. Move this out of this shelf. Those can go downstairs. So that way this shelf will be attachments. This has my new scrubber. You may see that in my Monday video. I haven't posted that yet. When it was up on this shelf, I couldn't actually see what was in the bin, but now I'll be able to see exactly which attachment I'm grabbing out of here. So that'll be a lot more handy, a lot more convenient. So let's just go ahead and move these things up onto this shelf here. There's not a lot of space here, so not room for another bin, but maybe, yeah, maybe I can put the candles here. You know, I don't know that I need to. I think I'll take this out. There's where my manuals for most of my things are. I still have all of these, so I'll keep those here, and that's where they're handy if we do need to refer to them. And yes, I know you can go online and look for them. Let's see, what else could we maybe put in there? Oh, I know. So I want to keep one of these mop heads handy, and this is one of those things where you can clean your ceiling fans. You can probably tell I haven't used it, but I'm going to do that now that I've gotten into the point where I can do some maintenance stuff and that sort of thing. I'm starting to actually use that type of thing. So I'm going to put this here where I'll remember that I have it and I can pull it out. So I have some gloves that I can grab easily. Manuals are here, and then an extra mop head and that other attachment. Oh, and down here, I saw this was down here. So I think I'll just go ahead and maybe we'll stick this there, so it'll be easy to grab as well and out of the way, because down there it kind of got lost in the shuffle. Okay, so what else can we do? Let's go ahead now and straighten up this shelf here. These things don't need to be turned front ways because I don't have that much in here, and I kind of know, what I have. So I think that'll be good. And then I also want to add this because I'm always having to go downstairs. I have a little bitty bottle on my kitchen sink, and I have to go down very often and grab this to refill that thing. So I'll just put the thing up here so we can refill it. And I had brought this up to put here, but then realized I already have a refill. That's what's happening because I usually know what I have in here, but it was getting too many things, so I wasn't seeing. That can go back down in the basement. That can go in the basement. So I have the paper towels here. Now it's looking pretty good. I think things will be easily accessible. I just have to figure out now how do I want to deal with that. I have another one of these, so I can put this thing. Seems like a big thing to have that in, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to put that. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, let's put this back in there and put that back. And we will use this to put these microfiber towels in. So let me see. Do I want to leave it like that? Or do I, because these are all blue, but they're similar to these. So I can just tuck those in there. This is an old cotton towel. I think I will, let's see, where do I want to put it? I'm going to go ahead and put it back up here because that would be its purpose. You know, if I needed to grab an old cotton towel for something. And I'm going to take all of these and just put them downstairs with the extra stash. I'm going to put these all downstairs and then we'll come back and see what's going on, see if we want to make any other changes. Okay, so you know, when you get started, you just keep doing stuff, right? So I didn't like the look of this. It looks a little imbalanced to me. Not that it's a problem, but it just, you know, if I can make it better, I'm going to make it better. And so I grabbed this bin that was on that lower shelf, put some of the microfiber cloths in there, and now it looks better to me. The only thing that was in that bin was this laundry bag. I can put that in our bedroom in a drawer or on the shelf in the closet so that it can have a new home. And I moved the paper towels down into that spot where that bin was at. And that gave me room then to face these things out so it's easier to identify what it is. So if I need to say, hey, Randy, grab something for me, he'll be able to see it easily. And then I didn't like the candle being here. It looked too cluttery. So I moved it back down into that bin and I moved the extra mop head and the fan cleaner. I moved those things over here onto the wall. I had a couple of nails there. So that makes that look a lot better. And I moved that scrub brush down onto the mop bucket. And so then that left my top shelf pretty much almost empty. So I thought, what can I put up there? Do I need to put anything up there? And then I remembered we had more paper towels than would fit into our Lazy Susan, which is where I keep them. In our pantry, we have a shelf I can put them on, but it's way high up. Here, I can actually reach this shelf. So I think that will be a lot more convenient for me. Let me know down in the comments if you did a 10 minutes better along with me. Till next time, happy decluttering. Bye. What you doing, Pumpkin? Yeah? Are you going to declutter some stuff? Yeah. Clean sweep. Okay is good enough, but we can make it better if we simply remove the excess, the clutter. Whatever's working, that's what we'll keep. We get a fresh start when we do a clean sweep.